just want to talk to you about your season. I mean, it seems like each week you're doing even more and more.
Definitely all the credit goes to the linemen and Dillon and all the receivers around us. I mean, and the game plan. Definitely the game plan. It's hard for defenses to cover everyone, and when our linemen are blocking, it's tough to stop us at all. So definitely all the credit goes to them.
But as far as your individual skills, I mean, it seems like you can catch the ball, you throw the ball, you can catch it out of the backfield. I mean,
well, growing up, I started as a running back and went to a quarterback, and then my sophomore year, I got moved to receiver. So I've learned it all throughout my football career.
You think that gives you an advantage then?
Yeah.
Knowing the different positions.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you like most about on the field? I know you play defense, you play offense. What do you like the most?
I would say I like offense the most, and just watching our offense distribute the ball to everyone, and just it's fun to watch.
Coach gives you the ball. He said he kind of just, when he has a player like you, he says get out of the way and let you do whatever you want. So, I mean, what do you think about that?
I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, there's some plays that it's kind of like that, but without linemen blocking, I mean, it's nothing.
What now? As far as this week, what do you know about Central Catholic?
On paper, they have a really good defense, good running back, rushed for 8 touchdowns, I think, this playoff, and we're going up to Portland, where they're from, and it'll be tough.
Do you guys like going up to Portland? I mean, I know playing the Portland schools earlier this year, you knocked off Jesuit. I mean,
yeah, it's different than down here. I mean, they're obviously bigger, faster, and it's a different challenge than most of the other teams, but it's fun.
Is it exciting going into these playoff games and knowing, what's on the line and that kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely. For our seniors, I mean, it's win or go home, and I like to think of that and just give it our best. And our juniors and sophomores have done a great job of supporting our seniors, because they're the ones that run this team, and we don't want it to end for them.
Now, back to you. Your parents were both athletes, right?
Yes, at Oregon.
Your dad was a wrestler, and your mom played softball?
Softball, yeah.
Do you know when?
Late 80s to early 90s.
Okay, so, what's your dad's name?
Kurt.
Kurt?
Yeah.
And then your mom?
Kim.
Kim, okay. So, I mean, your kind of athleticism runs in your blood, or what?
Yeah, I mean, definitely runs in the family. My younger brother got called up. He's a freshman. He's on the team.
Plays varsity?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you the oldest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it just you and your brother then?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, I guess athletic family then, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that helps out on the field?
Definitely it helps. He wasn't much of my dad wasn't much of a football player, so that's kind of new. But definitely the size I got from him, and it's definitely helpful.
And then, some of these games that you're having, can you believe it? I mean, just touchdown after touchdown. It just seems like every time we do like highlights back at the station, it's you.
Well, I don't really notice it in the moment. Obviously, after the game, you look up at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder like what happened, and it's fun. But definitely, I can't say enough about the rest of the team supporting. It's definitely all of them.
What would a state title mean to you?
It would mean a lot. I was called up on the freshman team in 2009 when they won, and just watching like Jordy and John and Curtis work, and their reaction after was just amazing. I want to get a part of that.
A little bit different now that you're kind of the main guy, or one of the main guys
yeah.
doing it all.
It would mean a lot more than back in the day.
So I guess, can you talk a little bit about this weekend, and what do you know about Central Catholic?
Well, they're a really good team. They have a good defense with a lot of athletes, and they're gonna challenge us, and it's gonna be a tough one.
Grant, it didn't seem like that was much of a struggle for you guys, huh?
Well, we had a really great game plan coming in. We had a good idea of what they were gonna do, and we executed well. We blocked and we tackled, and we just played a great game.
What's the key to you guys coming out with a victory this weekend?
Just to execute and do the same thing that we've been doing every week, and block and tackle, and that's what you need to do to win football games.
As a senior, I mean, what's the season been like? I mean, you've gone through the gamut now, and it's the games that really count.
Yeah, it's been an incredible season to share it with all these guys, and now, you know, it gets down to the end, it's a little sad. It's amazing how fast it's gone, but looking to make the most of this game.
Do you like living for these moments? You know, like semifinals, final games, that type of stuff.
Absolutely. You know, this is probably one of the most fun times we're going to have during our lives, to play with all of our friends that we've known since we've been growing up. So it's just real exciting.
Can you talk a little bit about the season he's been having?
Connor's an amazing player. I haven't seen anyone that can do as much as he does ever, and I mean, he'll do whatever you ask of him. He's a great kid, and he's very humble, and he'll do anything you ask of him.
Oh, last week he threw a touchdown pass. I mean, what did you think? Can you critique his throwing abilities?
It was good. I mean, that we have that play in just for that right there, because we know that people are going to account for his running ability, and he's an athlete, and he can throw the ball as well.
Can you talk a little bit about his athleticism? You know, what makes him so special?
He's incredibly strong, and he's fast, and he knows, you know, he knows the game, and he's a very smart player as well, and that all helps him out.
You know, I'm not looking past this weekend, but what would a state title mean to you?
It would be an incredible feeling, and definitely, like you said, not looking past Central Catholic. They're a great team. That would be unbelievable to end our senior season with these group of guys and leave that legacy.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.